B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Tonight, the second of two on this wild card Saturday. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Down. Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
45. Wide. Set. Go.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He's going to get all the way down to the Vikings' 33-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Let's go now. Set.
Love to throw it on 1st down. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
30, ready.
On 2nd down, Love. That's caught. It's Marshawn Lloyd. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? It's a test on 3rd down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 4th
Double,
down
38.
and 1.
10 cycles. Slide through. Grill green.
They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Murray now going to throw to open. And this one caught along the sideline. They say already out of bounds. Wow. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield. So it'll be no catch and 2nd down.
Go on, Eric.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
They'll put Addison in motion. On third down, Murray to the left side here, caught by Addison. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
To throw again is Murray. To the outside, he's got Jefferson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First drive of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Coach.
First down, Minnesota.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. First carry for Joe Mixon. Good running inside the 25. And he's in! Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Vikings. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. As they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Let's go. Blue 32. Claws red. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Blue striker.
Second down throw for Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
That's complete to Watson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. It's the Vikings with the edge. And we're back at Lambeau Field. in just a moment. From the 31, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready? 52 plus. Red. 38. Blaster. 6. Set.
Here's Love. A pass taken in by Watson. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Gain on the play. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Cheeto blue. Set. Go.
Now Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. He's taken down just shy of the 10. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game.
Ready.
Nice job there making that happen.
Here's Jacobs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the lines. It's a loss of a couple.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they go with Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Ty Felton now on the return. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll put Addison in motion. On 1st and 10, Murray. Pass, right side. Going to be caught by Addison. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
17 yards.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. Now Mixon. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. They send a receiver in motion left. 2nd down, Murray. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. First and 10. Here's Hawkinson in motion. Now Murray on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10. The tight end in motion now. Murray's going to throw again. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tag short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That was the one-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on fourth down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll put Addison in motion. Murray to throw for it on fourth down. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll run here with Mixon. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll put Addison in motion. Murray going to give this up on a pop pass. He's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This returnable with Reed. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready. Blue, red, yellow. Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Strike.
That's good for a Packers first down. First and 10.
On first and 10, here's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line, and it's first and 10.
45. Right. Fury. Yellow. Yellow. Zoom. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up third down.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
Out to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
6. Mega. Here we go. Here we go. 50. Green. Claude Ray. Hut, hut.
They'll go for it. Love. Oh, a huge mistake. Late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
In motion, it's Jefferson. First down throw for Murray. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Here's Hawkinson in motion. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Javon Hargrave in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Murray now on 2nd down. They try to work the screen with Mixon. This one's going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
On the set. Set, ready, set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Back complete to Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. From the 35, here's 2nd and 2.
Red. Here we go. Set. Claws red. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And he will get into the end zone. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Packers 14. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Murray now to throw on first down. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he nearly got 3. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before... Third down. They'll put Addison in motion. On 3rd and 1, it's Murray. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Hawkinson in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. There's Jefferson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Sit. 2-2. Hot. Finish.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
2-2. Hey, hey, forward.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Oh, they caught the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And a nice job there. On that return, gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
At the 42-yard
Trouble,
line.
38. Smash, red. Green jack. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5. It sets up second and 5.
Second and 5. At the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Here's cut.
Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Down. Set.
Love firing to Golden. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round.
Ready, break.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Watch out, Mary. Black shot. Black ultra. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
Back to throw is Love. That's complete to Watson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for first and 10.
Blaster, 6. Claws red. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
29-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 for the first down.
Right, 6. Let's go. Yellow, 43. 43 rail.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Here's second down.
Set, hut. Red, 30. Red, yellow. White, white. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. To the left side in the hands of Watson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
From the gun, it's Love. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Vikings first down.
They'll put Addison in motion. On first and 10, Murray. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. They will bring up second down. From the gun, it's Murray. To the left side, and it's caught by Felton.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Throwing again is Murray. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Murray's going to throw again. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And third down coming up.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
17 yards on that play. It'll be a Vikings first down.
17 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And they are moving on. They survive and advance in the playoffs. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings, as they are moving on They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, Lambeau Field.
If you didn't know, better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets.